3,000. We are exposed to over 3,000 commercial messages every single day. And if yours doesn't cut through the clutter, then you're wasting money. That's why principle 5 of the 6 principles of effective marketing is all about contrast. If you're still advertising on TV and radio, then this one's going to take a little bit of time, but I'm going to show you how to take up the rest of that time. Let's say an hour, maybe 2 hours tops, 1 week of your month to see what everybody else is doing and how you can use that to stand out from the market. So let's say it's TV. You sit down with your cable schedule and you block out 1 hour a night, one day, to watch whatever god-awful show is on. Maybe it's good. Maybe it'll be something good. I hope it is for your sake. And you DVR that and you just watch the commercials. Find out what everybody else in your space is doing and talking about. Find out what it looks like, what it feels like, what it sounds like, and then do the opposite. What I want you to do is to find out what they're doing so you can get a baseline. Then keep an eye out for commercials you like, things that you like. So I'm going to show you one here in a second. It's the Modelo beer commercial. I love it. I think this would be an awesome way to tell the story of people in your dealership. Because if you can tell that story, that starts to connect. When you can connect with people on an emotional level, I don't care who's got the best lease special. If I can connect with people, I will win because people buy cars from people. And that's really the name of the game. So this is one of the Modelo beer commercials. You've probably seen it. I don't know if you're getting audio. That fact never once crossed his mind. But they're telling a cool story. Now, I would challenge your advertising company to be able to recreate the things that you want. If they're not able to do that, you can probably find a college kid to do it for pennies on the dollar. There's so many talented kids out there willing, and they're just chomping at the bit to produce really killer stuff. So that's what I would suggest you do. Sit down, watch TV for an hour. This is my permission slip to you to take an hour off and chill. DVR it so you see what everybody else is doing, and then do the opposite. Find the advertisers you really like out of your industry and try to model your story in that sense, because I promise you no other car dealer is doing that. Then while you're chilling on the couch during the show, just Google the dealers around you. In this case, I went kind of broad. Honda dealer near me. Sussex Honda, Clinton Honda, Joyce Honda, and Johnson Dodge bidding on Honda keywords. Johnson Dodge, if you're watching, fire whoever's doing this because they're wasting your money. I'm going to show you how in just a second. I'm going to inadvertently waste your money. I'm sorry. Sussex Honda, committed to excellence. Clinton Honda, check out our sales. Joyce Honda, Denville, New Jersey, Joyce Honda. Used Honda, Bud Light, Johnson Dodge. They're all pretty generic and pretty awful. So Clinton Honda, you probably win this one since you're telling people to do something. Check out our sales offers now. That's you're going to win just sort of by default on this one. Honda, Bud Light, that's what I want to click on. I'm so sorry. I'll pay you back. But this is why. If I'm looking for a Honda dealer near me, I might just be looking for an oil change. I might be looking for the new Civic lease special. Here, I just clicked on this ad inadvertently as I am shopping, and I've got 5 used Hondas. If I don't see exactly what I'm looking for, guess where I'm going? I'm gone, friend. I am gone. So it's a total waste of money. Stop doing that. I don't want that to continue to happen to you. So now the other ones, like I said, all pretty generic, but how long did that take me? 30 seconds. Now, maybe if you're really looking to get into this, you want to see where their links are going. So you see what their customers' experience looks like, again, so you can contrast it. This just landed me on the homepage. I don't disagree with that. Check out our sales offers now. Hopefully this goes to a specials page. It doesn't. It takes me to the homepage. Now I've got to kind of go into what I'm looking for. But you get the idea. TV, just watch TV. Just watch TV for an hour, see what everybody else is doing. Do the opposite. Google. Sit down with your digital company and say, what the heck, guys? I need to see the ad copy of everything that I'm running. If you're going to spend money on paid search, and I don't want to get down that rabbit hole today, whether or not we should, but if you're spending money on it, then it needs to look, feel, and sound different than everybody else in the marketplace. Right now, I can tell you, here's 4 dealerships that don't look, sound, and feel different. Now, Facebook, I love this new feature that Facebook added because I can come right here on any business page, click info and ads, and see every ad that you're running. I can see exactly what you're doing, so I know how to look, sound, and feel different. So here we go. Rotate and balance all 4 tires for $36.95. Where's it going to take me? It's taking me to service specials. What was it? It was rotate and balance, $36.95. So I saw the ad. I had to click on the ad. Now I have to re-find the thing I was interested in. And now you want me to call you or schedule service? I mean, I'm scrolling on this thing, right? We know that over 60% of your website traffic is coming from mobile. I am not spending that much time to do that because the trade-off just isn't worth it. It was too much work, right? We see it all the time. I bet you your bounce rate is pretty significant. Let's get out of that. Here's the right way to do that offer. You run a Facebook offer ad. If your digital marketing agency isn't doing this, or if you're doing it in-house, Facebook has so many good resources on best practice. Here it is. You just run the ad as an offer. I can set reminders. So if I claim that, let's say, right, for the sake of time, I go, oh yeah, I want that, but I'm on my lunch and Billy just walked over and he wants to ask me a question about that new report. If I click get offer and forget about this thing, you can set reminders to remind me. But if I clicked onto your website and I didn't call to schedule, maybe I'll remember later. Maybe I'll see your ad again. Hopefully I'll do something. This is the smartest, fastest way to do service offers on Facebook. Clinton Honda is not running any Facebook ads. Joyce Honda, you are running Facebook ads. This one I thought was interesting. So this one, how much longer do you have on your lease? And it just takes me to a form fill. Great opportunity here is to create specific content, for the engagement of the user. So let's say it was 6 to 9 months left. I would land them on a page. Ideally, I'd like to keep them in Facebook. But let's say I brought them to my homepage. I would have a video just like this. Hey, I know you've got 6 to 9 months left on your lease, and you probably got 1 or 2 services left. I don't want you to spend a ton of money on your vehicle before you turn it in. So right below me is a $9.95 oil change offer. All you got to do is fill that out. I'll send it to your email, and then we'll call you to schedule a time that's convenient for you. Bam, I got the lead. I've got my service BDC or even my sales BDC calling to schedule that appointment. Why? Because once I schedule that appointment, I'm going to let the salesperson know if they're still there, the person who originally sold them the car. Hey, Joe is coming in on Tuesday at 10 to get his oil change. I think we could pull him ahead. Now I've just taken an ad and turned it into a car deal by looking, sounding, and feeling different than the market. Johnson Dodge, as we talked about, just very, very low on the relevancy scale and probably not the smartest use. Now, the last one, I'm going to need you to maybe bribe your people a little bit. It's direct mail. Put it out there. For every piece of direct mail that someone brings in, I'm going to give you $10 cash. And you've got over the next 30 days to bring in as many pieces of direct mail. Shoot, I'd have people probably bringing in 10, 15 pieces of direct mail and putting $150 right in their pocket. Why? Because if I've got 10 people do that and it costs me $1,200 in incentives and bribes, well, what I have is a war room. You ever see those FBI or those spy movies? I got stuff all over the wall and strings and all this crazy different stuff. That's what I would have going on. I would have a complete war room of what everyone else is doing, finding out what's working, and then doing the exact opposite of everything else. Keep what works, keep the components, the fundamentals, and then look, sound, and feel and act different. I want you to contrast and stand out from the market because I want you to sell more cars and I want you to spend less money. And if you stand out from the marketplace, you will sell more, spend less, and I'll see you next time.